Waluigi, an eccentric man with a peculiar aura. For one of the most prominent Mario characters, his origins remain largely unknown. Unlike Wario, who was immediately established as Mario's childhood friend turned rival from his debut in Super Mario Land 2 6 Golden Coins, Waluigi seemingly has no such backstory. Who he is and how he came to meet Mario and friends has never been explained in great detail. Is he also Mario's childhood friend? Is he even Wario's brother? Well, today I'd like to unveil some recently discovered pieces of lore which actually reveal a significant amount about who Waluigi is. It turns out that the truth behind Waluigi has been sitting under our noses all along. Before we get into this new information, I'd like to take a look at the established facts. Let's cover what we already know about Waluigi. Waluigi made his first appearance in Mario Tennis for the Nintendo 64, acting as Luigi's rival, or so he thinks.
Luigi not afraid.
Waluigi cuts a cool figure in his purple getup, but he isn't taken too seriously by those he tries to antagonize. In this appearance, Waluigi serves as Wario's partner. While it's unclear how they came to collaborate, they often team up during sports events in order to beat Mario and Luigi. Waluigi doesn't tend to go on adventures. He doesn't appear in the Super Mario series or the Wario Land series, nor does he have his own games where he fills the role of an adventurer or hero. But this actually makes perfect sense. Apparently, this is because between the appearances at Grand Prix, sports tournaments, and parties, he's actually working hard in a hidden place on improving his athletic skills, training night and day to gain enough power to beat Mario and Luigi. He specializes in sports to make best use of his long limbs, which give him an advantage and allow him to do well. He was once able to beat Bowser at hand-to-hand combat, something not even Mario has accomplished, though because of his bad posture, he doesn't look all that strong. The whole hero shtick doesn't seem to appeal to Waluigi. Unlike Wario, he doesn't seem to be particularly interested in treasure, instead being motivated by fame and adoration. He wishes to be praised as the greatest in his fields. Waluigi is smug, sly, and rebellious. He's also quite conceited, or at least appears that way outwardly, believing his skills are unmatched, and cunning has no equal. He blames others for his own losses and shortcomings.
Waluigi is about blame, but everybody else has done something wrong.
But he seems to always have a trick up his sleeve, and resorts to sneaky, underhand attacks to get ahead when he feels he's at a disadvantage, regardless of whether he actually is or not.
Everybody cheater! Next time I cheat!
But he does love a party, perhaps seeing them as another good opportunity to beat the Mario Bros. The official Japanese website for Mario Tennis for the Nintendo 64 has bios for each character that appears in the base game. While most of these descriptions don't have too much depth, below Waluigi's description is a link to an entire page dedicated just to Waluigi, revealing the full story of how he came to participate in the Mario Star Tournament. The translation is as follows. Just like Wario sees Mario as his rival, Waluigi, a new character to the Mario world, sees Luigi as his. With his bulging eyes, elongated face, and slender build, Waluigi is like an exaggerated version of Luigi in every way, and for some reason is burning with a strong sense of rivalry towards him. Just why is Luigi on his mind so much? According to one theory, Waluigi, who is apparently the same age as Luigi, watched the Mario Bros rise to superstar status. Them having been the world's #1 plumbers, having been risking their lives fighting Bowser to save Princess Peach, having been superstars in the hobby of golf, having even been prominent racing drivers, and so on, and said, "Just you wait, I can do it too." Waluigi worked his way up, building enough strength to be able to compete with the Mario Bros, and now, as a result of his efforts, he has finally been selected for the Mario Tennis League as the famous tennis player of the Mario world. Everyone in the Mario family is supportive of the hardworking but goofy-looking Waluigi, but having spent long parts of his life in obscurity, Waluigi is surprisingly standoffish to everyone's kindness. He could be aiming to defeat the Mario Bros and claim the superstar title for himself. What kind of trouble will the sneaky Waluigi stir up? We'll have to keep a careful eye on the Mario world from now on. In the September 2008 issue of Nintendo Dream magazine, one of Waluigi's creators and a lead designer, director, and producer of several games in the Mario Golf and Mario Tennis series, Shugo Takahashi, gave some insight into the secret history of Waluigi. When asked, "How did you come up with his personality?" he responded, "He's a hard worker who had lived in obscurity for a long time, and sees Luigi as something of a rival. We came up with the original draft for him and asked Nintendo to correct any potential issues, but there were almost no corrections." When asked what exactly is his relationship with Wario, with the interviewer noting they've only ever been presented as good partners, he thought for a second before responding, "That's about all I can think of." Then he clarified that they aren't brothers, blood-related, or even friends. It's pretty easy to see if you watch the opening cutscene of Mario Power Tennis, but they're just partners, not friends, and they don't even go as far as helping each other out. This new information is huge, and fills in some of the biggest gaps for Waluigi's character. Waluigi isn't Wario's brother, or even his friend. This explains why Wario never ropes Waluigi into his get-rich-quick schemes in the WarioWare series. They just don't have that sort of relationship with each other. They're good sports partners, but beyond that transactional service relationship, there's nothing deeper. This even explains why they constantly bicker while together. Waluigi is hardworking. We've seen this brought up time and time again, but it's something people don't truly give him credit for. We actually see him improve as an athlete throughout his appearances. For example, he seems to dramatically improve at golf between Mario Golf Toadstool Tour and Mario Golf Super Rush. And as it turns out, this hardworking nature is apparently why he's in the games in the first place. Unlike basically everyone else who appears in the Mario Kart and Mario Tennis tournaments, it seems that Waluigi has no actual connection to Mario. He's not one of Mario's friends, or a friend of a friend, he's just a nobody. A man with a dream of fame and fortune, of proving his worth, and a man with the drive to achieve that dream. Waluigi put in the work, and he actually got selected to take part in the Mario Star Tournament as a result. He achieved the support of Mario and friends, but because he's lived so long in obscurity, he finds his position hard to accept. As a result, he isn't satisfied with the fame he's garnered from the tournaments he's taken part in. He's undeniably talented and has some recognition, but that isn't enough for him. He longs for more. He thinks everyone else is out to get him. He doesn't understand how he could still lose with all the work he puts in, which is why he cheats. He sees it as leveling the playing field. Waluigi wants to be the best in the world, to take Mario and Luigi's place in the hearts of the audience, and he wants to see Mario and Luigi where he once was, left watching from the shadows, jealous of his achievements, so he dedicates all his time towards this impossible goal. This is possibly best showcased in his victory cutscene from Mario Tennis for the Nintendo 64. At first, he's ecstatic that he won the trophy, but he looks to Luigi for a reaction. He wants Luigi to feel how he felt when he wasn't number one, to rub it in his face. He can't be happy with his accomplishment unless Luigi is infuriated by the loss. Waluigi wants Luigi to feel the pain he feels whenever he's denied his chance in the spotlight. But that's just not who Luigi is. Luigi is here to have fun. He doesn't particularly care if he wins or loses. Luigi has been in the shadow of his brother his whole life. But instead of expressing envy, he chooses to be kind and have fun with where he is in life. Luigi is comfortable in his position of number 2. Seeing this, Waluigi gets angry and goes right back to where he was before winning. Waluigi wants him to care. Instead of simply accepting the great accomplishment of winning the tournament, he falls back into the mentality that his victory doesn't matter, just because he didn't get a reaction from his rival. Waluigi never gets the satisfaction he craves, which makes him hate Luigi all the more. You know, going back to his description from the Mario Tennis site, there's a pun there that can't really be translated when he's described as the famous tennis player of the Mario world. The words for famous and lost are both pronounced the same way in Japanese, which may be alluding to Waluigi claiming fame while seemingly coming out of nowhere, but the word for lost can also mean emotionally lost. It's tragic, but until Waluigi is able to take a real look at himself, his achievements, and how far he's come, he will never truly be happy. Here's to your future, Waluigi. Thank you for watching to the end. I'd love to hear your own thoughts and theories in the comments down below. There's more Mario videos to come, including some theories about Waluigi, so be sure to stick around and subscribe so you won't miss them. Until next time, I'll see you guys later!